There's currently a protester on top of the Frederick Douglass Bridge, not far from our studio. His name is Guido Reichstadter, and we have him joining us live via FaceTime. Guido, it's great to kind of see you, I guess. Why are you on top of the bridge?
Hey.
Hey.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
My name's Katie Pavlich. Nice to see you, sir. Thanks for joining the show. What are you doing up there?
Hi, Katie. Thank you. Yeah, you know, there's a million places that I'd rather be than on top of this bridge.
It looks
but
windy.
This is where my conscience compels me.
You said it's for your conscience?
Yeah, I mean.
So can you give us some examples of what's bothering you?
Yeah, this, oh God. The government of this country, the Trump regime, is murdering children in my name and in your name.
Okay, can you be a little bit more specific about that? That's a pretty intense charge.
I mean, you saw as well as I did a couple of months ago when hundreds of school kids were blown up by U.S. bombs in Iran.
Well, there is an ongoing investigation into that actually is not conclusive, but I understand which story you're referring to. Yes. Would you like to explain why else you're on the bridge? Typically, do you think that you're changing people's minds? You've been up there pretty much all day long. You've blocked traffic. The police are now having to worry about you up there. Do you think it's an effective thing to do to make people wait in line to get on the bridge, to go to work, to maybe go to the hospital for labor delivery or an emergency for the sake of you being up there? Do you think this is changing people's opinion?
Oh, I mean, I know for a fact. And they've actually opened up the road here, so it's the best of both worlds, you could say. I'm doing my thing, and people are going about their lives as they need to be.
Did you choose May Day specifically for this protest, or did you just decide to go up today?
There's something that's more important than going about our everyday lives when our government is blowing up kids on the other side of the world. And what's more important is our souls, right? It's like if we stay at home and we watch this murder, mass murder, there's no other word for it, being committed in our name, and we don't stand up and reject it and remove the people from power that are committing it. Mm-hmm. What does that say about us? What does that say about who we are?
Well, I think the accusation that the American military is voluntarily and purposely targeting children overseas is completely false and defamatory. But do you have any, now that you have a platform now, do you have any words for the Iranian regime, which has murdered tens of thousands of people, including Americans?
You said something about intention, and this is really important. I mean, you know, you can say that you don't want children to die, but if you endorse the bombing of a city, children are going to die. It's an inevitable consequence of the choice.
What about the Iranian regime bombing Americans and bombing their own people and shooting their own people in the head?
I mean, it's terrible, right?
So should they be stopped?
It's terrible. They should.
So how do you propose we stop them?
By all nonviolent means possible.
So okay, so your suggestion is to stop a violent regime with what?
It would take sacrifice. It would take great sacrifice.
Well, tens of thousands of Iranians went to the streets unarmed and they were murdered.
Around the world, which we're buying oil from. We are directly funding and enabling these regimes. So
we're not buying oil from Iran. We have our own oil.
Is the first step, you know, is to not financially contribute to the evil that's being done in our name. Like when people are going about their everyday job, they're paying their taxes, they're going to work, and that money is being used to buy bombs, to drop bombs on kids on the other side of the world. It's obscene, and it needs to end. You know, and there's a lot of evil in this world, and
yes, there is.
you know, God grant us the strength to end it all. But our first responsibility is to not be complicit in the evil that's being done in our name.
So do you believe that the United States military will be used to defend Americans and unarmed protesters who are being murdered by the Iranian regime?
There's a really important thing that I have to center right now, which is the fact that as these wars are going on, you know, as these atrocities are being committed, at the same time, the entire world is caught up in this uncontrolled race to artificial general intelligence, which has to be said. The CEOs of the frontier AI companies, their engineers, scientists, the inventors of the field, the most cited living scientists have all warned this is an existential threat to the existence of the human race. And nothing is being done to stop it. Not by this government, not by our government, not by any government. And we are on the edge of a cliff. We don't know how close we are to passing a point of no return towards catastrophically dangerous and potentially existentially dangerous systems. And this is something that it should be, honestly, it should be the front page news on your channel, on
we
your
talk
program.
about it all the time. We talk about it on the show all the time. We talked about data centers, AI. But for those who are just tuning into the show, I just want to let the viewers know what we're seeing here. We're talking to Guido, who is on top of the Frederick Douglass Bridge in Washington, D.C. He is protesting a number of issues, AI, the Iran war, data centers. Some of the traffic, not all of it, has been opened up across the bridge recently, but it was shut down earlier in the day, blocking people to and from work, to emergencies, et cetera. Do you have any plans to get off this bridge? Are you going to be there all night long? Should people worry about traffic tomorrow?
I'm gonna be here for as long as I can.
What does that mean?
As long as I can, and call Americans into nonviolent action and non-cooperation with evil. That's why I'm here.
Okay, so you think that this is going to accomplish that goal for you? Are you inviting others to come join you on the bridge?
I mean, my job is to do my duty, and the job of the people down there is to do their duty, which is not to cooperate with this evil regime, not to cooperate with the Trump regime. Okay. Not to allow this illegal war to continue for a single day more.
Did you choose May Day today to do this, or was this just a day you decided you were going to get up there and speak out against all these issues?
Yeah, I mean, today is a really important day. And, you know, not coincidentally, it's the day.
Do you have a job, like a real job? Are you unemployed or employed?
Yeah, I am. I work odd jobs to support myself.
Okay.
I was a jeweler for 20 years, and I basically put my career on hold to help mobilize people against the threat of artificial intelligence.
Okay, so you're no longer working. You're no longer working a steady job. So how are you paying your bills? Are you getting paid to protest like this?
I actually, I sleep on the street.
So how do you make money? You have a cell phone in your hand with clear working service. How do you make money?
I ask for help. I ask for donations. I work odd jobs. People are willing to help support this goal, this mission.
Are you part of any organized groups that are giving you money?
No, I'm not.
So just random, how do you get donations? Do you get it through Venmo? Do you get it through asking for money on the street?
GoFundMe. My handle is Wolf Loves Melon on Twitter. There's a Patreon and GoFundMe up right now.
Okay, so how are you going to the restroom and eating up there? You said you're going to stay up there as long as you can. You've been up there for how many hours?
So I've gone on hunger strike before to draw attention to the threat of artificial intelligence in front of Anthropic for 30 days. So I'm used to going without food for a long time. I have a little bit of water here. I don't know how long it'll last me.
So you plan to just be up there as long as it takes? Is there some demand you want met before they can get you down?
Yeah, I mean, if
If we end the war in Iran, we can get you down?
I'll be down tomorrow.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Well,
And this is the thing, like, the American people have the power to end this war by refusing our cooperation.
Okay.
And
Guido, thank you for calling in. We appreciate it. Be safe, and hopefully traffic is back to normal tomorrow. And good luck with your causes. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thanks.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.